guys, we are here camping. It is a Saturday night. I actually had the weekend off, so we decided we would head out to do a camping overnight trip, and we are in the southern Kettle Moraine forest camping for the evening. We're getting out here. It is cold, but not too bad, but the wind's picking up a little bit, so we're going to try to set up camp, get some dinner going, and yeah, the biggest thing is we are here before dark, which is very unusual for us. So let's get going. Okay guys, so camp is set up. We've got the hot tent going, we've got the teardrop set up, got some firewood, hopefully we'll start a fire in a little bit. And as you know, what time is it? It's coffee time. So we love this Blackout Coffee Company. We're gonna have some blueberry crumble tonight, so I'm just gonna get some of that started. It's a little windy, so I'm trying to not lose our flame. We're trying to do some cooking on the back of our teardrop. We're gonna try and reset this back up again. As you know, it's always a little bit of a hot mess in here. Winter camping, it's always a little bit of disorganization, but I am trying to whip out for Jack some hot dogs and macaroni. I mean, at least it's not chicken tenders tonight. And for us, we're actually gonna do some Italian beef. So I've got some jus sauce, I got some roast beef, I got some provolone cheese. We're trying to do a little on the lighter side, so I've got some low carb pitas, because you know, I just love to eat, but sometimes I need to take it down a notch. So we'll work on that.
Well, for those of you that don't know, we usually do keto diet like January through June, so that's what we're doing right now. So we're adapting everything to that around camping. It's not as cold as our trip last week before last.
It's the wind.
We didn't go out last week, we had to stay home, but we're back out. But so right now it's 15 degrees, but yeah, the wind is what's killing us. It's I don't know, yeah, it feels like 2 degrees because it's 14-15 mile an hour winds. So. But it's supposed to actually warm up a little overnight, so this is winter camping, but it's almost like summer camping after what we did a few weeks ago. Nothing like that minus 36 degree wind chill.
I have to say, out here, this is the first campground I have ever seen this many people. There is tons of hot tents out here, tons of little campers. It's full of people, so we're not the only crazy people out here camping in the snow.
Yeah, it's almost like we pulled in, it's almost like, is this summertime? There's at least half a dozen people out here camping. But it is the only campground in the southern Kettle, in the Kettle Moraine. It's the only one in the southern Kettle that's open year round, so that probably explains a lot of it.
First, I'm gonna have a sip of coffee because I'm like freezing. Okay. So Jack's dinner is done. He's hanging out in the hot tent. It is nice and toasty and warm. I think he's watching some movies or something he downloaded. Anime. Kids. So I'm gonna work on our dinner. So what I went, I figured I wanted something easy we could whip together, because usually the first night we get here, usually it's dark. It's late, we're tired, so we're trying to do something simple. So I thought, what better than maybe Italian beef? We're making it a little bit simpler. This is not moonshine, although, you know, maybe that would be good too. We went out, you can get Italian beef, what is it, kazoo?
Beef juice in the moonshine jar.
Italian beef, jus, or the sauce you can get at like any of your local grocery stores, food places. You can actually just buy that, or you can even get the one.
If you live in the north.
Well, if you live in the north. You can even get just the stuff, or you can get it actually where it comes with the meat. But we have just the stuff, and it has like already some seasonings in there, but we're gonna add some golden green pepperoncinis, the sauce, and some of those because we like it spicy. I picked up a pound of roast beef. We got some provolone cheese. I've got some of my favorite jardiniere, because you have to have jardiniere. And because we're trying to make this like a keto Italian beef, I have some of these heart-healthy, low-carb pitas. Don't talk smack about me, because like they're actually really good, and we don't need to eat like really heavy on the hog all the time. So it actually turns out really well. So let me get this started because I am like super hungry and I need to eat.
And welcome back to Camp Cooking with Melissa. If it's above zero, we will film outdoor cooking. If it's below zero, forget it.
Okay, fire going. Let's see if I can get this. Take my gloves off. So I think I'll get this off. Woo. So we're just gonna let that heat up. And I'm telling you, pre-doing stuff and putting them in mason jars, we did the same thing as you'll see in the morning. Our eggs, we already beat them up, put our milk. It just makes it so much simpler to travel and just more convenient. Now I'm just gonna take some of these pepperoncinis. Let's put a couple of these in there. Get some of the liquid, and we're just gonna let that heat. Once that's nice and heated up, we'll just start adding our beef. Let that cook for a little bit, and then we'll assemble some sandwiches. Okay guys, I'm just gonna check our sauce here. Ooh, that's nice and hot. It's got those pepperoncinis in there, kind of flavoring. I'm gonna go ahead and get our roast beef. You can get roast beef, Italian beef, whatever is your preference that you want to get. I'm gonna try to.
They sell it like Italian beef.
They do sell Italian. It's like an Italian. I think it's in
It's
Mariano's.
roast beef.
Well, it has like special seasonings.
Oh, maybe you're right.
Don't tell me who does all the cooking. I know. So we're just gonna take some of this out and set it here. Now you don't want that to boil. You just want to kind of heat it through, get it nice and juicy. Because if you let it like boil in there and let this get too hot, then it's gonna get tough and all crumbled up, and that's not good. Here we go. Almost there, guys. I am starving. And I'm trying to make sure there's enough beef in there. You know, I like to have a lot of beef on my sandwich. One more. There we go. I think that'll do it. And then lid back on. I'm gonna just give that a couple of minutes to heat through, and we'll go ahead and do our sandwiches. So I've got to take one of my pitas out. You could actually open it. You can stuff it like a regular pita, but I'm telling you, because you got all that sauce, it'll be a big sloppy mess. So I'm gonna take one of those. I'm gonna grab some provolone cheese. Put me a piece right there. Maybe I'll put another half piece right there. I'm gonna take some of that jardiniere sauce, which I absolutely love. I'm gonna slather that down. There we go. And then, moment of truth, let's check on our beef. So it's just at the right point, because it's already starting, the meat is starting to kind of like turn and kind of crinkle around the edges. So this is when you want to kind of get it out. So I'm just going to load up my sandwich here. Try not to make a big mess. Oh, look at that. And then I'm going to take that extra piece of provolone and just top it on there. Take a bite already.
That is a mess.
Oh my god. It's messy, but it's so good.
That's why you need
so good,
bread.
guys. Now, obviously, this is not keto. I would have my favorite kind of French bread or something, but delicious. So, keto Italian beef, you can do it right here at the campground. Sorry, let me eat. Oh my gosh, I should have made a second sandwich. That was so good.
So it's pretty warm in the hot tent. We're just hanging out.
Okay. Let's try, because the first deck, all the colors are together. I tried to already separate some of them.
We're getting quality footage right now.
Okay, you did not just say that. Seriously? You know,
Yeah, because you went and touched after you put your glove on the stupid...
Okay, stop. I'm not hearing any of it from the peanut gallery.
Is the cloud gone? The noxious flame?
Oh, no.
It's gone.
Because we're losing all our heat.
It's gone.
We are tucked in, off to bed.
Sleepy time.
It's like 40 in here on the thing and 16 outside. The wind chill's like, makes it feel like 2. But we had some fun playing cards. The hot tent was nice and warm. It's really not that bad compared to a few weeks ago. Our last few trips. It's supposed to warm up overnight, so like I think by morning it's gonna be 25, so really it's almost spring basically.
A little chill.
Yeah, but it'll be alright. I'm looking forward to spring actually. It's that time of year where you're just ready for it. A couple more weeks, March will be here and then it'll be a lot better. Anyways, thanks for joining us, and then we'll talk to you in the morning. We have to get up and get the coffee rolling to take the chill off. Good night.
Good night. See you guys in the morning. This is the only problem I have to say with winter camping. Everything is frozen. I totally forgot the most important thing on any camping trip is what? Coffee. So I made the mistake. I thought in the middle of the night last night, oh, did I bring my French press back inside? No. So it's gonna be instant coffee today, which I despise. But
Just for now, we'll get that one.
for today, we'll go with Taster's Choice.
Just for now. The second batch will be warmer.
But we're making do. So I'm heating up some water because I have a feeling that the eggs that I probably put in our jar is probably frozen, so I'll have to heat those up to start breakfast because I'm hungry, but I've got to have coffee. So I'm not going to do just Taster's Choice. I'm so particular about coffee. We're going to mix a little Ghirardelli hot chocolate mix in there. That'll make it all better.
Sometimes just gotta do it the easy way. Now that we got that started, let's go see what she's doing. I think it's bacon time.
Hey guys, so I'm just starting some breakfast. We're gonna kind of stay in that keto mode. I need to be on that side. So we're gonna stick with the kind of keto thing. So I'm gonna do up some Jimmy Dean sausage. I made some patties, cooking bacon. What else? What else Jack ever eat? I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs, and I was feeling like hash browns this morning, but hash browns really aren't keto. So there is a root vegetable called a rutabaga. It's lower in carbs. I pre-boiled it at home, chopped it up in some little cubes. I'm gonna saute that with some onions and garlic and make us some hash browns and throw it all together. So I'm just trying to get started.
So we got ourselves some real coffee made. None of that instant. What about, oh, they're fine? Yeah. Just put them back up there. None of that instant crap. Real caffeine. It's a beautiful morning. The sun's coming out. The skies are really blue. It's supposed to get up to almost 40 today, so it's gonna be amazing. This is the winter camping that's really fun.
This water, now it's probably gonna freeze. I don't want to freeze in the pan in there.
It won't. No, it's 25 degrees. That won't freeze like that.
bacon, some sausage already done. About to go get some eggs and start our hash browns.
That's a little extra crispy.
Okay.
It's almost like it's burnt bacon, which
Not burnt bacon. It's a Jen bacon.
that's
Jen,
burnt bacon.
does this look like your kind of bacon?
Our favorite friend, one of our favorite friends, or maybe our favorite friend.
It is the favorite friend.
You can't disrespect all our other friends like that. She just loves the burnt bacon.
I'm getting them out. Why do I have 3 cooks in the
Who
kitchen?
wants to eat crunchy bacon? It's not good.
Hey, Jack said this is not bacon.
I told you you're freaking burning it. It's crunchy now.
It's super good. Okay, I'm going to get the rest of the stuff. Look at that sizzle and crisp. Now you tell me, do you like soggy bacon or crispy bacon?
It doesn't have to be soggy, just like, little crisp, little soft, not
Okay, let me go get
crunchy.
my...
So here's the look at the hot tent. It's quite a mess this morning. And I watch some of these channels and they're so beautifully organized and just they flow so well. There's never any mess anywhere. Ours is not like that. This is real life, folks. Just, it's a hot mess everywhere.
So I have cooked off our bacon and our sausage. Now I'm gonna work on our hash browns. So at home I went ahead and pre-chopped up some onions and some garlic. If there's gonna be any bacon left for breakfast. I'm gonna put that in our bacon grease. And let that sizzle. And I have got a rutabaga. So like I said, I pre-boiled these. I've kind of lightly dampened them off, and we're gonna put these in here too. And that's what's gonna make our yummy hash browns. I know it looks like a lot of bacon grease, but you're gonna need oil to get these cooking, so it'll end up being fine. And we'll even add a little bit of butter in there.
And we've had them in, she made a beef stew, I think it was last week.
It was really good. You didn't
Diced
even
up
know.
like that in the stew, and you can't tell it's not a potato when you're eating it.
And they do let off a little bit of starch, so
A lot.
you can use them as a thickener. It's gonna help stuff that thickens. You don't.
They're
lose
a
flavor.
lot less carbs than a normal potato, and you really can't tell the difference. It's almost, they have a better texture and consistency than like trying to do cauliflower.
Look at those. Don't they look yummy? I'm going to add some salt and pepper, and I've got some seasoning. They're going to be delicious. And then I've got, once those cook for a little bit, I've got our famous eggs in our moonshine jar. And I've got some cheese. So we're going to end up putting this all together and making what I call like a garbage plate breakfast. But it's going to be good.
What's that?
Garlic, onion, and hickory. Pulled pork rub. Don't say
Okay,
anything.
what?
It actually, I didn't have any more like seasoned salt, so this will work.
It's gonna be a beautiful day, and spring's coming. Not gonna be long. It's gonna be a great year. Hope everybody can get out and do what they want to do and do what they love. Get out in nature. Don't work too hard. Don't stress too hard. The bills and the job, they're always going to be there. People and spending quality time aren't. You got to make your adventure and get out there. Set aside those worries and that stress.
Yeah, that was simple. So we didn't have to get big mess trying to scramble up eggs. So as you see, I've got our hash browns done. They are toasty and crispy brown. Look just like hash browns. So now we're just gonna work on our eggs and then we'll plate everything up. Whew. Okay guys, so we have got everything complete for our little, I guess, breakfast bar to make our nice little garbage plate. So as you see, our hash browns are nice and toasty. I'm gonna plate some of those up with some of those toasty onions. Those look super good. I'm gonna I have our scrambled eggs. I put some cheddar cheese already in there that's melting away. Oh, look at that. Then I'm going to take a little bit of some of our sausage, sprinkle some of that on there. And then I've saved, although Jack almost ate all the bacon, I've got some bacon pieces. We're going to crumble some of that up. I have our garbage keto breakfast plate, and I'm actually going to squirrel a bunch of ketchup on there. Super easy breakfast to kind of whip together. Just takes a little bit of time to make those, get rid of bag of hash browns, but yummy out here at the campground.
What?
With the, running the,
Gas?
yeah.
No, it's about time to pack up camp. Head home. I'm looking around. Where is everybody? Jack's in the truck watching anime. And then, who knows where she went? Oh, let me check inside the camper. Really?
What?
Watching TV? It's time to break down camp.
I'm taking a break.
It's a rough life. Rough. Watching a damn movie. But we're going to probably start breaking down camp. It was a quick little trip. Hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, we have fun being out here despite the weather. It wasn't too bad though. Just the wind's been picking up a little. It's not a bad campground. There's actually quite a few people out here. It's close to home and a little bit out in the woods. So there's a lot of people over on the lake ice fishing, as you can see in the drone video. So I guess it's still pretty frozen over there. But it's supposed to go up to like 40 today, so there might be some melting. But we're going to see you again. Next week we'll be out sharing more adventures. Really appreciate all your support. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe.
Hey guys, so that's the ending of our overnight over here in
Ottawa Lake.
It was a pretty nice evening. Sad we have to go, but we'll be back again next time. The weather wasn't really bad. It was nice and a little chilly, but it was a nice time.
Nah, it wasn't cold.
Okay, it wasn't as cold as last time,
Not
but we
after.
had a great
No.
time.
Yep, and the sun's out. It's warming up. There's snow melting. So thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. And until then,
Until then.
see you soon.